Spider-Man once webbed Captain America's shield mid-throw, yanked it out of the air, and handed it back before Steve could process what happened. Cap's response? Do that again and I'll actually try. That exchange tells you everything about this fight. One of them is holding back. The question is which one, and what happens when they both stop. Today I'm breaking down 3 scenarios between Marvel's perfect soldier and Marvel's perfect spider. Military discipline versus spider sense, vibranium shield versus web shooters, 80 years of combat experience versus the ability to lift a city bus with one hand. By the end, you'll know who wins when America's greatest soldier fights a teenager who's been holding back since the day he got his powers. Both fan bases think their guy wins easily. They're both wrong. Let's dive in. Steve Rogers isn't just a good fighter who got lucky with a serum. He spent 80 years turning peak human ability into something that borders on superhuman through sheer accumulated experience. He reads opponents mid-fight better than almost anyone in Marvel. His shield isn't just a weapon, it's a tactical system he's mastered so completely that throwing it and catching it is as natural as breathing. His real danger isn't strength, it's that he never makes the same mistake twice, ever. Peter Parker is the problem nobody talks about in this matchup. People see the red and blue suit and think, street-level hero. They forget he's held a collapsing building on his back while injured. He stopped a runaway locomotive with his bare hands. He's gone toe-to-toe with the Hulk and walked away. His spider sense doesn't just warn him, it processes threats before his conscious brain does. Cap could throw his shield from behind a wall around a corner, and Spider-Man's body would be moving before the throw even completed. The problem for Peter is simpler. He never fights at his actual level. His entire career he's been terrified of hurting someone he cares about. That hesitation costs him fights he should win easily. Scenario 1. Random encounter, no context. Neither knows who the other is. No uniforms, just 2 people who look dangerous in a dark alley. Cap moves first, controlled, economical, 3 strikes testing range and reaction time. Spider sense fires before the first punch lands. Peter's already gone, sticking to the wall above. Okay, that's new. Cap adjusts immediately, throws the shield at an angle. Not at Peter, at the wall beside him, calculating the ricochet. Spider sense catches it. Peter webs the shield mid-flight, yanks it down. Cap catches it on the rebound anyway. His grip calculations are that precise. For 30 seconds, they just read each other. Cap looking for patterns. Peter's spider sense mapping Cap's movement signature. Then Peter makes a mistake. He webs Cap's legs. Standard move. Works on everyone. Cap rolls through it. The serum means his legs break the webbing through pure muscle output before it fully sets. He comes out of the roll directly into Peter's space. 3 strikes land before spider sense fully compensates for the speed. Peter's surprised. Nobody moves that fast without being superhuman. He stops holding back. 1 web line to the ceiling, momentum swing, kick with both feet at full strength. Cap takes it, slides back 10 feet, doesn't go down. Now both of them are surprised. Neither expected the other to still be standing. That opening exchange settled one thing. Spider sense neutralizes Cap's biggest advantage, unpredictability. But Cap's serum and experience neutralize Peter's biggest advantage, overwhelming physical output. Let's see what happens when both of them actually commit. Scenario 2. Full commitment, Civil War conditions. They've fought before. Both know what the other can do. Both are serious. Timer, 0-0. Cap opens with the shield immediately. Not a throw, a close quarters weapon. Uses it to cut off Peter's web angles while staying inside his striking range. Timer, 0-30. Smart. Spider sense works on incoming threats. Cap is minimizing the distance where spider sense has time to fire effectively. Peter adjusts, goes vertical. Ceiling, walls, rapid repositioning every half second. Cap tracks him. Not with eyes, with sound, with air displacement, with 80 years of learning to fight things faster than him. Timer 1. Shield throw. Not at Peter, at the web line he's about to grab. Times it perfectly. Peter's mid-swing when the shield cuts the line. He falls, catches himself, but Cap's already there. Combination. 7 strikes in under 2 seconds. 3 land. Peter goes through a wall. For a moment, Cap has him. Timer 1:30. Peter comes through the wall still moving, not retreating, accelerating. Full strength, no hesitation. He grabs Cap's shield arm and pulls. Cap goes airborne. First time in this fight. He lands on his feet, serum and training kicking in automatically. Peter's already on him. Web shooters at point blank, both hands, pinning Cap to the wall. Cap flexes. The webbing holds for 4 seconds before his serum-enhanced muscles start tearing through it. 4 seconds is enough. By the time he's free, Peter has repositioned completely. The fight resets. Timer 2:30. This continues for 6 minutes. Neither can close it out. Cap can't catch someone with spider sense. Peter can't keep someone down who has Cap's durability and experience. Then Cap does something unexpected. He stops fighting. Peter, I know it's you. Stop. Spider sense doesn't fire for non-threatening intent. Peter hesitates. 1 second. And Cap closes the distance. Not a strike. A hold. Combat judo. Using Peter's own momentum. Peter's pinned. Cap wins. Not through strength. Through knowing Peter's biggest weakness. His hesitation when someone he respects speaks his name. Cap didn't beat Spider-Man's body. He beat Spider-Man's heart. But what happens when Peter has no heart in it at all? When he's not Peter Parker anymore, just the Spider? Here's the truth both fan bases avoid. Cap's advantage is experience and psychology. He doesn't just fight bodies, he fights minds. He's beaten opponents stronger than him his entire career by understanding what makes them hesitate. Peter's advantage is physical output and spider sense. When he's fully committed with zero emotional interference, he's operating at a level Cap's serum can't fully compensate for. The fight hinges on one question. Is Peter Parker fighting or is Spider-Man fighting? Peter Parker holds back. Spider-Man doesn't. Cap can beat Peter Parker. Beating Spider-Man is a completely different problem. Pause for a sec. I made a poll asking, does Doom win against Superman? Many said Superman wins. If you want to know the real answer, check the video in my channel or click this. Let's continue. Scenario 3, Spider-Man fully unleashed. Superior Spider-Man arc, Otto Octavius in Peter's body. No emotional attachment to Steve Rogers, no hesitation, no mercy. Cap throws the shield. Superior Spider-Man catches it with one hand, examines it for 0.3 seconds, and throws it back hard enough to embed it in concrete 6 inches deep. Impressive craftsmanship. Impractical against me. The fight lasts 45 seconds. Superior Spider-Man doesn't web Cap's legs. He webs his arms, his torso, his shield, his eyes, simultaneously in under 3 seconds. Then hits him once. Full strength. No hesitation. Cap goes down. His ribs crack. The serum keeps him conscious, but barely. Superior Spider-Man stands over him. You fight well for a baseline human. When Peter Parker holds nothing back, when the emotional weight is completely removed, the physical gap between them is enormous. Cap's serum takes him to peak human. Peter's powers take him somewhere peak human can't follow. So who wins? Random encounter, both holding back. Draw. Neither can close it out without escalating past what the situation warrants. Full commitment, both serious. Cap 6'10". His psychological read on Peter is his greatest weapon. He doesn't beat Spider-Man's body. He beats Peter Parker's heart. Superior Spider-Man. Zero emotional interference. Spider-Man 9'10". The physical gap is too large when Peter stops compensating for it emotionally. The pattern. Cap wins the human fight. Spider-Man wins the powers fight. Which one happens depends entirely on whether Peter Parker or the Spider shows up. Captain America versus Spider-Man isn't a strength debate. It's a question about what holds Peter Parker back more, his enemies or himself. Cap figured that out a long time ago. That's why he wins more often than he should against someone who could bench press his entire body weight with one finger. The scariest version of Spider-Man isn't the one fighting villains. It's the one who finally stopped being afraid of what he actually is. Cap's never fought that version, and honestly, he'd probably lose.